Good morning, Year 2. It is Wednesday, the 3rd of February, and it's time for our maths session. So, just like we would in our maths lesson at school, here's Bob, so that must mean it's warm-up time. And warm-up time gets our brains going, gets our bodies going, and it gets us set for the day, okay? So it's time for warm-up time. And today I've got a little game to play, so hopefully you'll be able to see this on my board, but if not, it's on top marks, okay? And I know we all play that game lots, and we've sent links out before, but it's on top marks. So let's just click on here, and it's called Blast Off. Blast Off, okay? And we're looking at numbers in between. We're going to go 10 to 20, so listen.
Find the number between 12 and 14.
Find the number between 12 and 14. So what is the number between 12 and 14? So let's have a look at all of those numbers. Which one do you think it is? The number between 12 and 14. So it doesn't mean it is 12, it's not 12 because it's between 12 and 14. This one. Well done, we've passed off.
Find the number between 14 and 16.
Find the number between 14 and 16. Have a look. Which one do you think, Year 2? This one? Well done.
Find the number between 11 and 13.
Find the number between 11 and 13. So we can't use 13. So it's between these two. Which one is between 11 and 13? Is this number 12? Is Mrs. O'Keefe right? I think I might be. I'm going to have a go.
Try again.
Oh no, I got it wrong. Which one, Year 2? Which one do we think? Well done. Oh, I'm glad you're there to help me.
Find the number between 12 and 14.
Find the number between 12 and 14. That's 31, that's 12, that's 13. So I can't have 12. 31 is a larger number. I think it might be that one. Well done.
Find the number between 11 and 13.
The number between 11 and 13. Can you find it, Year 2? Well done.
Find the number between 16 and 18.
Find the number between 16 and 18. Fantastic. We're getting good at this.
Find the number between 11 and 13.
Find the number between 11 and 13.
Find the number between 9 and 11.
Find the number between 9 and 11. 9 and 11. Well done.
Find the number between 19 and 21.
Find the number between 19 and 21. Fantastic. Well done. We're doing really, really well. Between 15 and 17. 15 and 17. Well, I know 16 was in between. We'll do one more. Find the number between 11 and 13. Excellent. Well done, Year 2. You're really good at that. So if you want to continue playing that later on, get your grown up to get yourself on top marks. So, a new concept today, because we are finished with multiplying for now, and we are looking at dividing. Oh, that seems quite a scary word, doesn't it? Dividing. I'll let you into a little secret. It's all about sharing, okay? Sharing. Sharing's caring. All about sharing. And it says, can I begin to understand sharing? So, I've got Mrs. Beckett and Miss Wildig to help me today. Miss Beckett and Miss Wildig to help me today. Here they are. And I've got some apples and I need to share these equally. Do we know what I mean by equally? Have a go at telling your grown up if you know. Equally. Okay, so we've got our apples. So I need to, the only way to do it is to go one for Mrs. Beckett, one for Miss Wildig, one for Mrs. Beckett, one for Miss Wildig. Keep sharing them out one at a time. And that way, I know it's fair. Okay? Shall we count and see how many apples each they've got? So Mrs. Beckett has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mrs. Beckett has 5 apples. Miss Wildig has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples. So Mrs. Beckett has 5 apples. Miss Wildig has 5 apples. Is that fair? Yes, they've both got an equal amount of apples, haven't they? They've got an equal amount of apples. So on your page here, on page 18, we are sharing the bones out with each of these dogs, okay? So just the same as what I've done on the board, you need to do in your book, but you might want your whiteboard to help you. So let's just do this one again. So, one for you, 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 one for you. Let's have a look at how many they've got each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mrs. Beckett has got 7. Let's see how many Miss Wildig's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that fair? Have they both got an equal amount? No, they haven't. So to make it equal, Mrs. Beckett needs to put one of hers back in the basket, doesn't she? And that would make that they've both got 6 apples each. Get it? Right then. The next one says, how many 2s are in 8? Oh, how many 2s are in 8? Right, so let's just do this. So one there, let's put one underneath. So again, obviously you haven't got a whiteboard at home, children, so you can just draw circles on your board like this to work it out. Okay. A bit like what we did in multiplication. So we've got 1, 2 there, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many 2s are in there? 8. So with multiplication, we counted in 2s. With division, we're not, okay? We're looking at how many 2s are in 8. So there's 8 apples there. I put them in 2s, so it's easier for me to count. Let's count them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 lots of 2s in 8. Let's look at the next one together. How many 4s are in 12? How many 4s are in 12? So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, children, you can just have a go at drawing these on your whiteboard. 2, 3, 4. How many 4s are in 12? So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we know that 3 4s are in 12. Are we getting it? Yeah? So in your book here, just the same on question 2 is what Mrs. O'Keefe has done. You're looking at how many 3s are in 6, and they've been drawn for you. So we just need to count them. And here, how many 2s are in 6? So the same as what we've just done on the board, you would just need to count them. Okay? Now, moving on. I've got this special sign that's popped up on my board. Does anybody know what it means? So it's not add. We know it's not take away. We know it's not multiply. We did multiply, didn't we? It means divide by, okay? So this is a symbol for divide. And this says 10 divided by 2 equals. And remember, we said dividing is another word for sharing. Okay? So we are sharing. So what we could do, I could draw 10 circles and we're dividing them by 2. So let me just halve my whiteboard. You can do the same with yours. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So I've had 10. I've halved my board because we're dividing it by 2. And I've shared them out. So let's see what 10 divided by 2 is. We'd only count the 1/2 to get the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know that 10 divided by 2 is 5. And just to check it, this should be equal. And remember what we said equal meant? Equal meant the same. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 on there too. So we know that 10 divided by 2 equals 5. So here I've got some apples and it says, share these into 4 equal groups of 3. 4 equal groups of 3. Here I go. Oh, come on, apple. We've got 4 equal groups of 3. Oh, dear me. I don't want that. I want the apple. 2. So there's one group of 3. Get another group of 3. Another group of 3. Another group of 3. And another group of 3. So we've got one group there, one group there, one group there, and one group there. So we've shared 4 equal groups of 3. We know they're equal because there are 3 in each group. 3 in each group. So we know if we were to answer this, how many did I start with? Can you remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we can't do it, can we? So what I'm going to do, children, for this one, we would do 3, 6, 9, 12. So it would be 12. We divided them into 4, didn't we? So 4 equal groups. And we know that the answer is 3 because each group has 3 objects in, doesn't it? Okay. So on your book, here we go, page 18, you are doing exactly the same. Use your whiteboard pen to help you. Okay, this one is done for you. So just what we did there, we're sharing them into equal groups. Have already been done for you. And you just need to answer that question. Little hint, we've just done it on the board together. Okay.